further up the slopes out here on Henderson Canyon Road, the base of Coyote Mountain. Huge population of desert lupine just starting up. They've just been blooming for a few days. Hundreds more, thousands more still to come. And we wanted to let you know one of the big threats to wildflowers, aside from development or agriculture in the fields, is an invasive plant that came from North Africa called the Sahara mustard. And the Sahara mustard, we think, arrived here in the Colorado desert probably on the root balls of Arabian date palms. And the origin of it is traced back to the Coachella Valley near Indio in probably the 1910s and 20s. And by the 2000s, thousands of acres of the desert have been covered with mustards. Now, Anza Borrego Desert State Park and the Tubb Canyon Conservancy, University of California, Irvine, and the Anza Borrego Foundation have sponsored volunteer efforts to come out and pick Sahara mustards out of the wildflower areas, hopefully before they bloom and turn to seed. And so they train volunteers, and they come out several days a week, and dozens and dozens of volunteers pull thousands of mustards. And what we're seeing is, over a period of years, tremendous success. And in the pristine wildflower fields in Anza Borrego here along Henderson Canyon Road, we're finding very few Sahara mustards, and showing wonderful results of the volunteer effort. When the natives can germinate and not be robbed of moisture and nutrients by exotic plants, they just have a great success rate, and it gives us these spectacular wildflower fields. So if you see trained volunteers out here pulling mustards, that's what they're doing. You'll find them on the shoulders of the road, and it's important that you don't just come out and start pulling plants, because these people are trained to differentiate these plants from brown-eyed primrose and evening primrose and some of the other plants that could be confused. But this is a major threat, and scientists from University of California, Irvine are studying the genetics of these Sahara mustards, and they're trying to find biocontrols and effective ways of stopping the spread of this. We think that drought periods of 3 or 4 years probably kill a majority of the seed bank, so that's in our favor. We're just coming out of a drought. Now this year we're seeing that very few mustards in these pristine wildflower areas are actually coming up and flowering. And just on the way from the pavement over here to these lupines, I probably saw a half dozen where other folks had pulled them and left them. So this is one of the threats. We just think you should know about it, and you can always join these volunteer efforts. Look on the abf.org website, and you can find out how to become a volunteer. Did you go up the hill at all?